Hello, magical butterflies. This is Tina with Butterfly Intuition Divine Guidance. I hope this finds you having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you all so much for your likes, shares, comments, subscription to the channel, and for viewing my videos. To book a personal reading, a live one-on-one session via Zoom, Reiki healing love program, twin flame coaching program, or mentorship program, please go to my website, butterflyintuition.com, to book. I have also launched my Divine Butterfly membership program that is done exclusively through my website. There's 2 levels for this program, so go to my website. My full list of services and all the ways you can connect with me outside of YouTube, including my website link, are in the description box below. Welcome to your Twin Flame weekly energy check-in reading. This week, I just felt to do an energy check-in for you just to see how you are, what your energy is. I found a spread on Pinterest that I'm going to use because I'm just feeling a very heavy energy within Twin Flames. I feel a lot of shifts, a lot of new perspectives, a lot of decisions are going to be made now that Mercury has gone direct. So I just want to get into how you're doing, what your energy is, how you're feeling. So if you are experiencing heavy energy this week, or you have been, you can just gain some clarity. I can shed some light for you on exactly what is causing these emotions to come up for the surface, because they're coming up for a reason. So as always, this is a general reading. This will apply to not everyone, so take only what speaks directly to your soul, and what doesn't speak directly to your soul, release it and let it fly. So I'm going to be using one deck for this reading. I'm going to pull cards for each question that I found in this spread. So we are going to start with just what your energy is currently, and then get into your emotions, how you can be more patient with others, your twin flame, and where you can just look for something that's more like-minded. Okay, so let's get a card to describe your energy currently when it comes to your twin flame. So we have the Page of Cups, Message of Love. So what I'm feeling is that this could be a variety of things. You could have messaged your twin flame, or you're thinking about reaching out to them, or you are wanting them to reach out to you. Maybe you're just getting signs and synchronicities, you're hearing communication is coming, or you just want to communicate with your twin flame. You want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. So if you are in this energy, this is something that could be very heavy for you, especially if you're in no communication and you have not seen or spoken to your twin flame in some time. And maybe you're just seeing that this message that you hoped would have been sent by now hasn't been sent. So that is causing you to view this connection as a whole in the Hanged Man energy. You are gaining a new perspective on how you want this connection to feel. So I really just feel a lot of the attachments to communication could be the past energy. This could be something that you were just hoping to connect with them, to speak to them, to work things out. But maybe now you're thinking, what would I do if we actually spoke? Would you be ready for this conversation? Would you be open to hearing what they have to say? Would you want to work things out? Because it's easy for us to say, yeah, I want to communicate, but when the conversation is put in front of you, it's really hard for you to say, I'm ready for that. Because I know for me personally, one day I want the conversation and then other days I don't. So I really just feel communication is really something that you need to address with yourself, to just gain the clarity on exactly what type of message of love are you looking for. And if it's not coming, or it hasn't come, and you have been waiting and you have been holding space, do you want to continue doing that? And that is where the Hanged Man new perspective is coming in. Because I feel you are afraid of something, your emotions, you're trying not to deal with them. And that is causing this death transition, this transformation to be blocked. So I feel there is a transformation that wants to happen within you to get you aligned to this new perspective, but you are afraid to go through this transition 100% fully, because you feel that you might leave this connection in the dust or this person in the dust, or you may close the door. And that very well may happen, but it may not happen, because we never know what's going to happen in the future, because everyone's twin flame journey is different. That's why twin flame collective readings are good, but to know exactly what's happening in your connection, it's best to get a reading specifically for your own connection, because I don't feel every twin flame journey is the same. There's similar things, but every experience, every circumstance, and every relationship is different. So you're afraid of your emotions. And why are you afraid of your emotions? Because you're afraid of what you're going to manifest. Because when you deal with your emotions, you ascend, you grow. You, in a sense, do become the magician, and you do manifest something. Now, you'll manifest something new. Maybe you'll manifest another person to come in, another relationship, or you just might manifest yourself to not want the same things. So as people, we evolve, we change, we shift, we grow. We can't stay the same way we are now 10 years from now, because nothing changes if nothing changes. And that's why it's important to really just understand that whatever you're feeling, whatever heavy energy you're feeling, you have to sit in this energy, and you have to really just ask yourself, what am I afraid of with my emotions? If I face these emotions, if I sit in them, if I feel them, what is going to come up to the surface? And maybe it's very simply, you're not looking at this person the same way, you're not feeling it. You could be like, I'm just going to put this connection on the back burner. I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to change this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. And just know that if you and your twin flame are meant to come back around in this lifetime, you two will. I am a firm believer that anything that's fated and destined will always find its way back. But sometimes you have to let go. It's like the saying, if you love something or someone, set it free, and if they come back, it's meant to be. And I really just feel that's what's just happening within the collective, because you don't want to sit in this energy anymore. So let's look into how you can explore your emotions. So you have to do it very slowly. You have to just understand that you may not understand what you're feeling, and it may not come to you crystal clear. I feel for a lot of you, if you sit in these feelings and you take it very slowly and just do slow and steady progress, I feel you'll be able to release a lot if you're open to releasing a lot on this next full moon that we have. We have a full moon happening around June 14th, and I feel you can really release this energy and really just get into what you want, because right now we're in Gemini season, and Gemini is about communication. Gemini is really just teaching you to sit in your emotions and to really just put an end to the sadness. It's really an end of the past. That's what the past is. The past is this 10 of Swords. So you're at the end of this cycle, and this painful ending is just not harping on it anymore, reliving it, reminiscing, looking back, waiting for them, being in the same energy, maybe looking at their social media, texting them, calling them, not getting a response, but keep doing it. Sometimes the best thing to do is just to close the door, leave it unlocked, and if it's meant to reopen again, it will. And even if you lock it, if that person has the key, they'll come through it. So really just beginning to explore your emotions, to really just understand it is going to take some time. It is going to take some time for you to feel better. It is going to take some time for you to understand what this connection means, because this twin flame connection is here to teach you something. It is here to help you ascend and grow, and to become the person that you're meant to be, to help you align to your life purpose, your career path, to help you unlock the door to how you can clear the karma, see the patterns and behaviors of certain relationships or all relationships, setting a boundary on what you will and will not put up with people. That includes not just your twin flame, but your family, your friends, your work. That's why you'll see people who ascend on their journeys, they walk away from friendships and they cut ties with family, or they heal things with family and friends. They even switch jobs, or just, you're seeing a big shift right now. There's a lot of people that are just not putting up with their jobs. You're seeing people retire that have been in the energy of, oh, I'll wait, but they're seeing, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. There's something better for me. So it's just a matter of exploring your emotions to understand what slow and steady progress is going to get you to this 10 of Swords, to help you do this painful ending, just so you can release the past. Because I just feel in the month of June, June is really the month where I feel the divine masculines are going to rise. I did channel this with my friend Lindsay from Serenity Cavern Healing. The masculines are going to rise this month. They're going to start rising. So it makes sense that the divine feminines are now being guided to let go of the past, and the masculines are being guided to let go of the past, because the past energy, what happened between the two of you, it can't be changed. There's no point in going back. I mean, if you have to have a conversation with them, maybe there's an apology that needs to be said, or forgiveness that needs to be given, whether to the other or to ourselves or both. It's really about putting an end to this tough cycle. So let's look into a way to be more patient with yourself and with your twin flame. So to be patient with yourself is to get into this Three of Cups energy, to really get into the celebration and community. I'm hearing it's time to rejoin the living. So if you have been very sad, very much in hermit mode, it's time to get out and enjoy life. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, the summer is coming. The summer is going to be magical. Reconnect with your soul tribe. Connect with the soul tribe if you don't have one. Just start doing things. I'm just feeling doing summer activities, like getting near water, like lakes, oceans, just being around people and really just getting with your tribe. And what that's going to do, it's going to help you get out of the Seven of Swords energy, where you allow the ego and the past to deceive you and to give you a false strategy of, well, if you don't move and you stay stuck, your twin flame might come back. That energy has to go. You have to move forward. You have to just really just be in this Three of Cups energy, and just know if a coming together is meant to be with your twin flame, it will happen. And the way you can be more patient with your twin flame is to understand that your twin flame may be a little bit further behind on the journey than you, and they could be going through a very deep-rooted dark night of the soul, especially if they did something to hurt you and maybe it was never acknowledged or spoken about. And it's been a long time since the two of you have spoken. I feel it's very hard to pick up that phone or to send that message. It's easy for you to say, well, he doesn't call me or she doesn't call me, but if you were in their shoes and it's been this many months or this many years or this many weeks and there's been no communication, how do you open the door to communication? A lot of people get afraid, and I feel there's a lot of fear-based energy, and I feel that's why both twin flames, divine masculine and divine feminine, are just being guided to let go of the past, because you have to end this cycle. That's what the Nine of Wands is saying, that just allow this cycle on their end to happen when it's supposed to, because it is making you put up a wall, and you both are putting up the Queen of Swords energy, where you're being sharp and assertive, and this is more with your energy towards each other, and you're both repelling the other from coming forward and being very guarded and having the sword up, is really just causing this Page of Wands, this new beginning. Maybe they do want to send you a message or some type of small, beautiful gesture wants to come in just to see if they're curious about you, but it's not coming in because you're just not being patient, or you're just over it. So that's why if you explore your emotions, and whatever is coming up to the surface or will come up to the surface as we get closer to the full moon on the 14th, you will start to see what this devil karmic energy is, what the obsession is, what you obsess about with your twin flame. Like, do you obsess about seeing them, speaking to them, seeing what they're up to? Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. There's never a judgment here. We all do it, and when we love someone and they're not in our lives, we tend to get into that energy where we want to know, but recognizing that that energy is not helping this connection will really help you shift out of it. So let's just see where you can look to find more like-minded people, or to get in a more like-minded mindset to help you shift out of this energy once and for all. So first you need to identify what your defense mechanisms are when it comes to your twin flame and the twin flame connection. And by doing that, you will become the Knight of Swords in the sense where you will make decisive action and you will be able to start moving forward and not second guess. And the Swords energy is air energy, so that's about bringing balance. And it will help you find independence. So I feel maybe you need to do this solo journey for a little bit, just getting into union with self. And if you have been on this solo journey, maybe it's time to really turn your back on your twin flame and the connection and just look forward. Stay in the present moment, because sometimes I feel when we harp on the past and when we harp on the future, we get stuck in the present and we don't move forward. And I know I'm a big I do that for myself too. I get in my head about how the future is going to look, and then all of a sudden I'm like, it's not happening because I keep harping, I keep looking at my future self, but my present self is like, hey, I'm over here. Like, how are we going to get there? So it's really about finding that independence, and it will find you to be able to move forward. So the Chariot is Cancer energy. So I feel if you really work on this energy, by the time Cancer season starts, which is around June 20th, June 21st, you're going to see how things are going to start moving forward for you. And you will see how this self-sabotage and nightmares and this Nine of Swords energy that just makes you get stuck. And I really feel the throat chakra is a chakra that twin flames need to work on, because I know for me this week, the throat chakra has been very much blocked when it comes to communication. That's why I haven't really posted any readings on this channel in the last few days, because I just couldn't speak. I can't drink enough water, and I just couldn't speak because I just felt I needed to sit in the energy to understand what emotions are coming up for me, to decipher what is mine and what is not mine. And that's why I just felt called to do this type of spread for this reading, because you want this Ace of Cups from your twin flame. You know that they are your wish fulfillment, and you know that you are theirs. But this connection has just hit a wall, and there's stalemate in a decision. There's no moving forward. There's no shifting out of this energy. This is a very beautiful divine partnership, but the masculine has to become the King of Cups. He has to master his emotions. And right now, he is really just understanding that the wounds that he has caused, he did not only just hurt the divine feminine, he hurt himself. So now he is on his own solo journey, learning about how he can fix things within himself so he can start moving forward. And the divine feminine is just being guided to collaborate and work with the universe, to only remember the good times, and to know if reunion is meant to happen, it will. But she also needs to continue on her soul-searching journey as well, to understand that she will always think of him and he will always think of her. They will always be reminded of each other, but the scarcity mindset, the fear mindset has to be removed. So both divine masculine and divine feminine this week are really just being guided to reevaluate and to evolve past, the hurt, and the fear. This will help put an end to the conflict and competition between the two of them, and to get both of them on this Knight of Wands passionate adventure, to really start listening to the spiritual guidance of their higher selves and their spirit teams, to understand that this connection is a work in progress, because he needs to work on himself and she needs to work on herself. And to know that this contract, this connection is right where it's supposed to be. Karmic cycles are ending and you two are going to have justice. So just know that whatever heavy burdens you're feeling this week, you will await the results, because the answers you seek are within. Something just needs to be restored within you. You need to shift out of this energy in order for the Wheel of Fortune to start moving forward, because if there is a destined opportunity for you and your twin flame, it will happen. But the energy between the two of you needs to be more stable, and you both have to be activated to take this leap of faith, to move forward, to have a new beginning, and to find the strength to restrain from the energy of the past, because this beautiful twin flame connection is teaching the feminine to be the Queen of Cups. So she is being guided to be the Queen of Cups, intuitive and sensitive. He is being guided to master his emotions and be the King of Cups. And they both need to release the fears that bound them, to get into universal alignment, to cross paths. And they both have to heal their hearts, because I feel they're both very sad about the past. So I feel the upcoming full moon is going to be very healing for both divine masculine and divine feminine. So just know whatever is coming up to the surface is meant to come up to help you shift and to get into a better headspace and a better heart space, so you too can be in universal alignment. Because where you're going starting now, the past has no place there, because living in the past doesn't change what happened. Because it's like a quote that I saw from Albert Einstein. Let me just pull it up. This quote has really just been speaking to me this week. It says, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them." So you have to get solution oriented, and you have to get past what happened and really work on it. Because if you want to work on things with your twin flame, there are things you have to work on in yourself, and that will inspire them to do the same. I do hope this week's energy check-in has brought you clarity and guidance on just what the current energy is within the Twin Flame Collective. If this resonated and you like this video, drop a comment to claim. Let me know how it resonated. Like this video, please share it with anyone who you feel would like to hear the messages in this reading. As always, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you. Please make sure to hit the bell notification so you can be notified when new content is posted on my channel. Have a magical week, and I will talk to you soon.